Hey guys, welcome back. So, as you can see, you'll be able to opt into our waiting list on June 27th at 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time. Those of you in different countries or other parts of the United States need to check your time zones to make sure that you visit our website at the correct time. So, I'd like to give you guys some details on how this waiting list system is going to work. Okay, so what you're looking at is a mock-up of what you will see on June 27th at 12 noon. So, once you log in, you'll see the opt-in button right below the welcome back message on the right-hand side of the homepage. Now right now, the button is green, but before June 27th, this button will be grayed out and you won't be able to click it. Now once 12 noon hits, we will flip the switch, you will need to refresh your browser, and you'll be able to click the opt-in button. So once you've clicked the opt-in button, you'll be immediately redirected to the waiting list dashboard, and here's what the dashboard will look like. Now this page hasn't been launched yet, and you won't have access to this page until you actually opt in to the waiting list. So let's talk about this dashboard and how it works. Once you click the opt-in button, you'll be redirected to this dashboard where you can not only see your spot on the waiting list, but you can also choose your products, opt out if you wish, and order your products once the batch has been released. Right now, you can see that I am number 4 on the waiting list. If I were to hit the red button that says opt out, I would be removed from the waiting list and everyone behind me would be bumped up one spot. For example, the person that is in spot number 10 decides to opt out. Well, that means that number 11 now becomes number 10, and the same is true for everyone behind them. Now on the right, you can see the product selection. This is where you can choose which products you wish to purchase once the batches have been released. Everyone on the waiting list will have the 3 petal set selected by default, which is surrounded by a green box. If you'd like to add the petal faces, you just need to click the picture and your product selection gets automatically updated. Now below the waiting list status and product selection, you'll see the order button. This button will not be active until each batch is released. Now once a batch is released, everyone on the list that is number 1 through 30 will get an email that looks like this. This email has a short message with instructions on how to place your order. It also has a note that says that you have 48 hours to place your order. If you do not place your order within 48 hours, you will be removed from the list and the petal set will go to the next person in line. In that case, person number 31 would be sent the same email. If any one of the first 30 people do not order their petals within 48 hours, the system will automatically choose the next person in line. Below the order button, you will see some basic information, including the status of the batch we're currently working on. Below that, you'll see the 48-hour warning, which states that once your petals are ready to order, you have 48 hours to complete your purchase. Again, if you fail to complete your purchase within that 48-hour period, you lose your spot and you'll have to opt back in, which will put you at the very back of the list. So that's how this new waiting list system will work. Now there's a couple of things to note here. Number 1, this new system does mean that you'll have to refresh our homepage and hit a button as quickly as you can. And we tried to come up with all kinds of ways of getting around that, but we really don't have a lot of options here. Number 2, please keep in mind that if you happen to have a spot on the waiting list that is rather high, let's say number 427 for example, there's always the possibility that other people in front of you will opt out. So there's always a chance you could be bumped up a few spots, so always make sure to check your spot on the waiting list by visiting the waiting list dashboard. If people do opt out, your number will change. And finally, the order button is currently blue, but we're changing it to white when it's disabled, and it will turn green once your number is up and you're able to place an order. Well, that's it, guys. I hope this video was detailed enough, and I hope you're able to understand how this new system will work. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to either send me an email or post a message on the forums, on Twitter, or Facebook. And I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have. Alright guys, we'll see you on June 27th, 12 noon, Eastern Daylight Time.